Many people are expressing disbelief after watching Afsana Begum, a British Member of Parliament, deliver a recent public speech, one that, for many viewers, seemed to reveal where her priorities truly lie. What has sparked such strong reactions is the perception that her focus appears to be directed more toward international issues, specifically aid for Gaza, rather than the pressing challenges facing the United Kingdom. We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. The role of a British MP is fundamentally rooted in representing her constituents and advocating for the well-being of the British public. When an elected official places greater emphasis on overseas matters, it inevitably raises questions about whether the concerns of the people she was elected to serve are being placed second. Many citizens feel that the UK is facing significant domestic issues that require urgent and sustained attention. Illegal immigration continues to rise, creating real pressure on public services, border management, and community cohesion. At the same time, crime rates in certain areas are climbing, leaving many residents feeling unsafe and unheard. These are problems that directly affect everyday life in Britain, problems that people expect their representatives to confront head-on. The reaction to Begum's speech reflects a broader frustration, a growing sense among the public that some MPs are increasingly disconnected from the challenges their own communities face. Voters want leaders who prioritize the issues here at home, issues that shape our economy, our safety, and our national identity. When those priorities appear to be overshadowed by debates happening thousands of miles away, it naturally fuels concern and disappointment. Ultimately, the question being asked is simple. Shouldn't a British MP's primary responsibility be to the British people? Have a watch of what she said.
Because the best way to ensure that aid is actually delivered in Gaza is a ceasefire that includes the stopping of all activities that are blocking the aid. And the best way to secure a lasting ceasefire is to stop the supply of UK-made weapons. The only way the humanitarian nightmare in Gaza will be ended is by not providing the political, diplomatic, and practical support for despicable acts of humanity that created this situation in the first place. So as 2025 begins to draw to a close, we will not be drawn by the dangerous illusion that life in Gaza is returning to normal. Instead, in 2026 and beyond, we will continue to speak up against the US and UK's foreign interests being pursued with an utter disregard for Palestinian life. No matter the spin or doublespeak, the censorship or the repression, the chilling complicity of these powers will never be forgotten. We will not stop marching. We will not stop marching until there is an end to the siege of Gaza and the illegal occupation of the West Bank. Until the rights of the Palestinian people are realized and until there is a free and independent Palestine. Free! 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 Solidarity!
In summary, the reaction to that speech reflects a wider concern about where an elected representative's priorities should lie. While caring about global issues is important, a British MP's first responsibility is to the people who elected them. With challenges here at home, like rising illegal immigration, pressure on public services, and increasing crime, voters expect their MPs to stay focused on the problems affecting everyday life in the UK. When that focus appears to shift elsewhere, it naturally raises questions about accountability and representation. In other news, Labour's biggest union donor has accused Rachel Reeves of breaking promises to workers who have been left unable to trust the party following the budget. Unite's General Secretary Sharon Graham criticised the watering down of the Employment Rights Bill, EBR, which would have allowed workers to make an unfair dismissal claim on the first day in a new job, as she delivered her damning verdict on the Chancellor's autumn statement. The union boss said Ms. Reeves had hit ordinary workers with her fiscal measures while billionaires were left unscathed. Ms. Reeves announced £26 billion in tax hikes on Wednesday, including by freezing thresholds on income tax. Speaking to The Telegraph, Ms. Graham said, "The Chancellor's stealth tax increase has hit ordinary workers such as health workers, engineers and tanker drivers, while city bankers and billionaires have been left unscathed. The stealth tax is a tax on workers pure and simple, a promise broken to workers." The Unite chief added that Labour's U-turn on the EBR had left workers not able to trust the party. Those promises which were campaigned on have failed to be delivered. Broken, she told the newspaper. Workers have been left unable to trust Labour. Unite, which is formed of more than 1.1 million members, donated £746,000 to Labour between April and June this year. It has previously threatened to re-examine its relationship with the party over the government's handling of the long-running Birmingham bin strikes. Ms. Reeves is facing calls to leave her post after being accused of lying to the public about the truth of Britain's financial black hole. The Chancellor warned the public several times tough decisions would have to be made at the budget because of a £30 billion hole in the public finances. But on Friday, the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, revealed it had actually told the Treasury on September 17th the black hole was £2.5 billion, less than a tenth of what she claimed. OBR Chief Richard Hughes had written to the Treasury Committee confirming that at no point did the Chancellor face a black hole greater than that amount. By October 31st, the watchdog said the black hole had disappeared and had in fact been replaced by a £4.2 billion surplus. Reform UK's deputy leader, Richard Tice, said the Chancellor had deliberately scared businesses, consumers and the markets before her budget. She has deliberately crashed the economy and must now consider her position, he said. Tory leader Kemi Badenoch outright accused her of lying to the public, as she branded Ms. Reeves shameful. Yet more evidence, as if we needed it, that the Chancellor must be sacked, she said. For months, Ms. Reeves has lied to the public to justify record tax hikes to pay for more welfare. Her budget wasn't about stability, it was about politics, bribing Labour MPs to save her own skin. Shameful. Shadow Housing Secretary Sir James Cleverly said Labour has already lost the next general election after breaking its manifesto pledge in the budget not to raise taxes on working people. They have lost the next general election, he told The Express. That is baked in. There is no way they're coming back from this. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.